Hey you guys, so the other day I did the Peter B. Parker. Now we're doing the Miles Morales. Yes, this guy finally turned up. I bought them both on the same day. This one has taken an extra week to get here. So yeah, but he's finally got here. So let's have a look at the box. So there we go. There's a nice box. Obviously the Marvel logo is missing in the bottom corner down here, which seems to be the big giveaway that this is a bootleg KO. We've got a swoosh there. Yes. And on the side we have some nice artwork of Miles Morales. On the back we have a very cool looking image of him. I'm liking this. This may be the pose that I go for, or try for. I still need to go see the new film. I just have not had... All I seem to do these days is go to work and do YouTube videos. So yeah, bit tired. Yep, then we have all the different likeness down the side, on the top. Now on the bottom, we do have this. This is slightly blurred, I will say. This product is suitable for 15-year up. Please do da-da-da-da. So yeah, this box isn't quite as professionally looking as the previous one was. I'll put links into the other video of the Peter B. Parker. But yeah, so let's get this guy out of the box. Right, where is my stabby thing? I've put it, hang on, it's under there. Right. So as I move that, the dice from the Dungeons and Dragons figures that I did the other day all just slid across the thing. I really should have put them somewhere safer. Yes, go watch that video. Dungeons and Dragons, the new figures. Anyway, enough of other figures. We have inside here, just pop that down there, all of this. This is looking cool. Now there is a tray on a tray here. So take that off. Then it feels like there is another tray underneath. Yes, it has the stands and the webbings and his Walkman and his other stuff. This time, this stand may actually be useful. The previous one, don't know, was a bit weak. But anyway, right, so pop that down there out of the way. I should pop that over there out of the way. Right. So we have the man himself in the middle. We have the other heads. We have the plethora of hands, most of which have seemed to have escaped from the housing. So one hand there, one hand there. Let's see if we can do this without tipping it up. So we have one with the spray can, and then we have like another selection of hands. We have the more wall crawly ones, things like that. We have the trainers. I say more hands down there as well. The pants, the arms, the legs, the coats, the other bits of arms and stuff. Yeah. Right, now this one, let me just check, what do I do with the box? It's over there. This one did not come with an instruction booklet. The previous one, the Spiderman, he did. He had an instruction booklet. This one does not. So that's definitely a big clue that this is not the real deal. So let's just put that over there for now and have a quick look at the man himself. Now with the previous one, his biggest problem I would say was that his... Let me find him. Where did I put him? There he is. Here's the previous one. And I would say his biggest problem is people were saying that his neck was short. I have had a mess around with it, and it does look a little better now. So he comes in at that size. Miles Morales is a lot smaller, as you can see. There's definitely a size difference between the two of them. Yeah, he's a lot smaller figure. So yeah, let's just move him out of the way. Right, so there's Miles. He has the big eyes. More big-eyed mask version at the moment. There's that one as well with the slightly quizzical look. And then we have the Miles himself. I kind of like that. I don't think that's a bad look. But yeah. So we have a pretty normal looking figure. Articulation wise, arms up and down like so. Quite a lot of bend in the elbows there. Head, quite a lot back, quite a lot tilt forward. all the swivel that you would need. Manoeuvrability in the top section there and in the abs. So that's, I'll never say chest, but yeah. And we have legs, lots of manoeuvrability in there. Not loose, no loose limbs on this. Well, maybe that foot. Knee, not quite a butt kicker, but close. Now the other Spider-Man had grooves in the back of his legs so that you could crouch him more. This one doesn't, but he is kind of thinner. Yeah, I know that the Peter B. Parker is slightly chubby, but we have the red soles under there as well. I've already got a nice poses on in there, so he might just stay like that forever. Now I really want this guy to be better than where did I put him, because he's permanently falling on the floor, and now I can't see him because he's fallen on the floor. The Marvel Legends one, which is a lot bigger figure, but look, you see he's standing there now, but every time I come home this guy has thrown himself on the floor. He is one of the legendary ones for taking out the Marvel Legends shelf. So we have the plethora of hands and things and stuff like that, so I'm going to do a quick change around and put him into the version with the coat. Now there is no instructions with this, so I'm going to do it off camera because then I can concentrate on it and don't feel like I'm having to waffle for 20 minutes. Okay, so we'll be back when I've done the transformation. Wish me luck. So far I've popped the arms out, so these arms out, pop those arms in, or put the hoodie on as well, or his coat on. Which so far so good. It's like holes, gaps there. The hood on his hoodie plugs in like so, so you know they have it sort of down or up. So we get that in. There we go. Doesn't quite fit in the up mode. It's more of a back, more of an action sort of up. Oops, that makes sense. May have to work on that one. Right. So the next thing is, I guess I have to pull. Let's see. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go. So we pull the waist away and plug in a leg. So now we have his slightly bigger baggy pants. Alright, and his legs, so that's there so far. Right, so then I'm not sure if his knee joints in there, so I'm guessing, there we go, by that bit and that bit. This bit's come loose, but I'm sure that will just plug back in like so. So let's get his feet the right way around. So that's that foot for, oops, that side. So we get that in. So we get in straighter. Right, give me a minute. I'll mess about and we'll get the legs on. Okay, right, we have got, I think, the knees together. I used like very small pliers to kind of hold, because the knee joints kept coming apart, so I used small pliers to kind of squeeze and hold and push. So it's now in. Once you've got that peg in, I then popped this part of the leg back on, taking that foot off and this foot off so I can put the trainers on. This one is a little bit more technical than the other one because it's got more parts, and in a way it would have been nice if they'd have just made him in this style for the first time, so you didn't have to swap the parts. So because 90% of us are probably going to dress him in this outfit. Are we? Yeah, so yes. I have got bits like I'm not sure what they're for. Spares for something, but yeah, throw them in there. I'm looking at his hands. I'm thinking maybe spray can. You see, that's got the peg on it, and that's got a peg on it. Ah, right. Is that what that's for? Hang on a minute. Got a cunning plan. Where did I throw the other one? Okay. Yes, I am a muppet. These focus, unplug the pegs in his hands. They unplug and the hands plug in. This one does not plug in very well. I think there's not quite enough, or in me forcing that in, I've kind of dinged the edge of the thing and it's not gone quite in. I did spill on the floor the stuff with the base. He does have shoelaces. And the interesting thing is he has tied shoelaces, you can see. Untied shoelace, tied shoelace. Untied, tied. I've lost the other one of those. It's in the carpet down here somewhere. I'll find it. Can't have gone that far. Famous last words. But I do kind of like him with the one undone shoelace. I did manage to get the aerosol can in his hand there, which I think looks pretty cool. I think this may be the pose that he's going to be in on my shelf. I do like the look of that. The stand is the same stand as the Peter B. Parker, though this one does have that bit put on and it does slide up and down, not brilliantly, but they had previously built this where the other one, it was just a loose bit. You forced those out and plug. You saw it on the other one, you'll get the idea. So I have to say, if it was between these two, which one will be standing on my shelf for the rest of eternity, it's going to be this guy. This one, as much as I love it and have loved it, one, it falls over a lot, even though it shouldn't. And I just kind of like this. Yes, I kind of wish they'd have put the shorts on him to start with, and that's the extra body. And the shorts do look a little bit strange, but they do look better than that. That just looks like he's got very big top legs. They have probably actually used just a regular pair of legs on that one. They've just used a regular outfit and then stuck skinny legs on it. So, yeah. This one, I hate to say it, but this one, even though it's a bootleg, KO, knockoff, whatever you want to call it, definitely wins for me. I like the shoelaces, I like the idea. And at the price this is, you can afford to buy another one and just leave it like that, as that one, with a different look on its face, which is probably, at some point, what I will do. I like it. I like this a lot. I think it's a very cool looking figure like that. Like I say, for this aerosol can, I may swap it over for that one so that it looks like he's doing a bit. Let's do it. Just do it. Pop that one like that. That kind of look. Like he's doing a Banksy. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a pretty cool figure. Like I say, it intrigues me. That bit I was worried you have to get through there. This figure is, the shoulders are a lot better than the Peter B. Parker. As you can see, he has still got issues with his shoulders. I haven't fixed them. Also, the head on this one is a little bit too low down. But if you pull it off and just sit on top, it looks better. So I am going to work on a way to make that neck look more like it should, like that, rather than that, which does look a little bit short. It doesn't look that short until you all mentioned it, and now when you do that, that looks better. So yeah, I'm gonna mess about with that, but for now this will do. Like I say, just, I know you'll all have been screaming at me to take the pegs out before I try and put the hands in. You do get the headphones as well. They go on there. I'm not sure how. I guess they're Bluetooth, so there's no reason for cables. So you can do that. He has an MP3 player, which I've lost somewhere. There we go. MP3, if that's what it's called these days. I don't know, because you kids today. It won't focus. There we go. Like a little MP3 player. So yeah. Yeah. I like it. That face does look a little bit bewildered. And it's a shame that it looks like that, but I like that actually. Now even looking at that looks pretty damn cool. So yeah, that is probably going to be the picture that will be in the thumbnail at the end of this. So yeah, for like 20 quid, this is pretty good. They on eBay, they go, they're on eBay as well. AliExpress, they go from like, what, 14 to 30. So find a seller you trust or one that looks worthy. I can't put links at the bottom because it's, by the time I've put a link on there, then they take it off and I don't have the link to it anymore, and then you all complain that the link doesn't work. So it's easier for me just to not put a link on and just say to you, go look on AliExpress. Yeah, because there are some very cool things on AliExpress, and I have more AliExpress videos coming soon of other exciting things, but I can't tell you what they are because that would be giving it away. But yes. Anyway, this is Miles Morales. This is me, the Rocketman. It is very warm in here, so I'm going to go off and chill out somewhere and edit this video. Yes, I do actually edit these videos. I know, you don't believe me, but I do. Spend a lot of time doing it. Anyway, like I say, this is a pretty cool figure. I like the style of it. I like the look of it. When you look at it like that point of view, it's pretty action-packed. I may find something to put on that can to make it look more interesting. I say though, I think it is pretty cool. And it is pretty sturdy. Those legs were a little bit of a fight, but they are on now. And he stands, so bravo. So yeah, I'm going to wind this up. The usual stuff, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff down there. Thank you to everybody that subscribed to the Peter B. Parker video. I haven't done a knockoff in a long time. Now I have. It feels good. I'm going to look for more. So yeah, hope you all have a great day. I hope you have a great night. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye now. Oof, I'm tired. Fade to black.